Well, hello, the troopers, and welcome back to General Economics Bunker. Thank you so much for joining me here on this fine Thursday night. Whew, what a day! What a day! Yeah, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here joining us in the bunker, welcome again. We hope that you like it. We hope that you stick around. We hope that you check out the main channel where we do a lot of toy hunting, toy reviews, collectibles, trailer reactions. Of course, we do this. We go live. We talk to the bunker bunch here and we have fun. Also, we attempt and fail to get VIP tickets for Star Wars Celebration Japan. That was about 3 hours ago. That got interesting. Okay, we'll talk about that more. But this is the debrief. This is actually the last debrief. I don't know if like forever, like last debrief ever. Technically, I guess it should be. But anyway, the point is that this is the live stream where we talk about the Bad Batch latest episode. In this particular case, the last episode. Not only the last episode for this season 3, but the last episode of the show. So yeah, we are about to wrap up here. Wrapping up the Bad Batch live streams. We've been doing it all season, so 15 episodes. So it's been okay, I guess. But yeah, here we are at the end. I guess finally, right? Anyway, I hope that your Thursday night is going great. I hope that you guys have had a great week. I hope that um, if it hasn't been that great, well, the weekend is just around the corner. So hang on tight. And what a weekend it's gonna be. We got Chris from the Man Collect saying, "Good evening, General. Hope all is well, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining as usual." We also got Figure Fever. What's going on, Greg? Saying, "Hi, General Kenobi's Bunker. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining us." Um, so yeah, a little bit of a story. I actually went live earlier today. What, maybe like 3 hours ago or so, when we were attempting to get the VIP passes for Star Wars Celebration, and it didn't quite work out. It did not quite work out. It just wasn't in the stars today. Which is fine. We're still going. We bought tickets, so General Canoe's Bunker is going to Star Wars Celebration Japan. Just FYI. And so if you guys are going out there, let me know. Let me know. It'd be awesome to meet some of you guys out there. So we got our passes. We got our individual day passes. I was gonna buy a 3 day pass, but honestly, the price difference was very minimal. It was like $10, and so I opted to buy individual passes so that I can get the all of the art, all of the badges, basically. But yeah, no luck for me. No luck for me when it comes to the VIPs. So yeah, not a VIP apparently. Not VIP material. Can you believe that? I still can't. Anyway, we did try. It yeah, dude. I had like two computers technically, one cell phone, one tablet, and it's actually the tablet the one that got in first, but we were too late. We did not get the VIP ticket, so that kind of sucks. Kind of stinks. Technically, I'm saving money because the VIP ticket was $1,000. Can you believe that? But yeah, I was going, of course, more for the experience. But we'll see. We'll manage. We will manage to get what we want. So we also got the Rushmore show in the house saying, "What up, General Kenobi? Welcome, brother. Thank you so much for being here." We got SKUK65 saying, "Hi, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you." Rushmore Show saying, "Can't wait to have you on the show." Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. I know we've been talking about it for a little while. It is definitely going to be fun. If you haven't, definitely check out the Rushmore Show here on YouTube. They do some very cool rankings. So let's go on to what this live stream is about. Okay, and this particular time, we are gonna be talking about Bad Batch. And in case this is your first time, we do go full on spoilers. All right. This episode released yesterday, May 1st. And we're gonna kind of run through it. Okay, it was a longer episode. It was a longer episode, but I don't necessarily think that was better, right? Some fun stuff for sure, but eh, I don't want to spoil it too much. But yeah, I don't know. We got our brother Archer saying, "Yo, what's going on, man? I know you hot off his own stream. You better be checking out Nerd Affiliated over here on YouTube as well." He said, "Did you get tickets? Sorry, I'm late." Yeah, I got tickets. I mean, I knew I was gonna get tickets, but I was going for the VIP. The VIP was the main task, right? And we failed miserably at that one. But yeah, I got tickets. I wasn't worried about getting tickets. I was worried about getting the VIPs, and with Duke, with due reason apparently. So they did sell out. I think somebody said they were sold out within 10 minutes, which I guess is better than last year or last 2 years. But yeah, still we didn't get the VIPs. I got my individual ticket passes, so I'm going. At least that's the plan, right? I haven't bought flight tickets or the hotel, but the plan still remains that General Kenobi will go to Japan next year. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good adventure. But again, let us cover the episode of the Bad Batch. Now we are talking about the last episode. How about we do this? Yeah, you get to see me more. You like that, don't you? Episode 15, the Cavalry has arrived. Episode 15 for season 3. But this is the last episode of the season and the last episode of the show. Um, we're gonna go quick, okay? I don't really want to spend too much time on it. All right, so here we go. Actually, you know what? Let me lower a little bit the audio. The one thing that was on point for this episode was some of the music. I love how they changed the and kind of dark, kind of more. When you stopping, kind of more in the Star Wars, like official, like if it was a movie. Bad Batch, not so much scratched up anymore, not with the armor colors, and technically they take them off. So we did get that. All right, so we're of course back in Tantis. Spoiler alert: pretty much this whole thing is in Tantis. Wrecker is pretty hurt from fighting that dragon bear thing. Um, Echo and Emery, they're basically, trying to get into the vault. Emery does help. She's saying that she will absolutely help. Omega is starting to put her plan in action. Of course, she needs the help of the other kids, force sensitive kids. So they basically somehow, with a needle, they reprogram the droid, right? Which is fine. But then they get that droid to basically knock out that mean doctor. So they all go into the shafts or walls, I should say. Echo and Emery come into the vault, and turns out, or trying to come in. The kids make it to the Silo Beast, which we saw last episode, and then of course they release it, and hilarity ensues. So the Silo Beast starts wreaking havoc. Um, Scorch, gets the heads up that it has escaped. So Hemlock knows that there's something's wrong. Little troopers are no match for the Silo Beast, of course, which starts climbing. They like the scene because they basically mount the defense. And come on, I mean they know it's not gonna work, but hey, they're troopers. They're good soldiers. They're following orders. But as you can think, it doesn't end up that well. So here is Crosshair saying basically, hey, I gotta do this on my own because Wrecker's too hurt. Go out and try to contact Captain Rex, which I kind of felt like was a good plan, but yeah, they didn't go for it. Anyway, they basically decided to, do it themselves again, even though Wrecker's pretty messed up. There is a little bit of a dialogue where Crosshair says, "Hey, we're not Clone Force 99 anymore. That squad died with Tech," which I kind of liked, because they kind of acknowledge, we're not who we used to be. Okay, so let's stop pretending. But they still, going together. So the kids are sneaking around trying to get out the same way that the Silobis did. And then Hemlock goes in and is like, you know what? I'm going to pull out like my trump card, um, which turns out to be these operatives, of course, as we have seen. But I did like that they're not all the same. They are different. Silobist, wreaking havoc all the way to the entrance. And Clone Force 99, or what's left of it, trying to infiltrate from the front door, mind you. But they get a run in with the operatives, which they're pretty cool. I did like them, um, because they're all different. Like I said, they reminded me a little bit of the Knights of Ren, but these guys actually did get to do a little bit more in 20 minutes. They did more than the other guys did in in 3 movies. Anyway, um, so they're fighting. Of course, the little troopers are not no match for Clone Force 99, but these dudes are. That dude with the swords was kind of nuts. And then you got the other operatives. This dude kind of taking down Wrecker. It was pretty cool. Crosshair was meant to be one of these guys, remember, but apparently he didn't. It didn't take. But the operatives, the CX clones, as I like to call them, took down the Clone Force 99. And then this was probably my favorite part of the episode, maybe second favorite part. But check it out. So this dude, gets that vibroblade. He's like, "Hey man, you should be more careful with your shooting hand." And then choppy chop. So yeah, chopped off Crosshair hand, which at least it was the one that was already shaky. So could have been worse, I guess. So yeah, so the kids keep going out. Echo and Emery bump into the Bad Batch being carried in. So he's like, "Dang it, man! Now I gotta save Omega and the Bad Batch." But we're gonna go with Omega first. So the kids are actually already, very close to the hangar, and Echo finds them, right, and he's like, "All right, you guys gotta get out of here." They find a shuttle, they load up the kids, and they tell Emery, "Go ahead and take off," because Echo and Omega, they're staying behind. They're gonna help the squad. And so they kind of say their goodbyes, and off they go right into the shuttle. And then we cut back into the operatives room, where we got Hunter, Wrecker, and Crosshair and Hemlock saying, "Yeah, guys, I'm gonna reprogram you, and if that doesn't work, like I mean, there's plenty of clones, so we'll see." And of course, Hunter's like, "No, yeah, no, you're gonna be unalived, pretty soon." But then he gets a call. He gets the notice that he's getting a call from Governor Tarkin, so he has to go. Back in the cell or the prison, Omega and Echo free what remaining clones they are, along with Rampart and Nalase. Of course, they basically ask the clones for help in rescuing the other clones, the Bad Batch. And of course, a lot of the clones, volunteer. But Nala says, like, "You know what? I cannot leave all of my data, all of my research with the Empire." So she had sets out to go and destroy it. However, good old buddy Rampart decides to follow him. So Tarkin shows up to Hemlock. Sorry, he's like, "Hey, I heard you kind of got problems over there." And Hemlock's like, "No, no, I got this." And he's like, "We'll see. I'm about to arrive to Tantis." And of course, Hemlock, is feeling the pressure now. So Nalase comes into the, I guess, the main server, which is also the lab. And then she had stolen a thermal detonator. Um, Rampart asks her to tell him what this Project Necromancer is. Back with the clones, Omega finds them, and the recently freed clones, and these guys look cool. So by the way, every clone operative is different. So in the armor as well, not just in skills. So of course, the regular clone troopers and Echo come in, but these operatives are pretty good, so they start taking them down. Omega infiltrates and only manages to release one arm of Wrecker. Um, Hemlock's like, hey, you know what? Nothing of this. Not if I lose everything, I still got you, and that's all that matters. Rampart is like, all right, I got this data. I'm gonna take it because this is my way back into the Empire. To which Nala says like, and boom, there goes. Oh well, he did shoot Nalase, and Nalase took him out with the thermal detonator along with the data bank. So I guess it balances out. Um, Here they actually start unaliving bunch of the regular clones, and Echo is only holding on like for a little bit. Here, Wrecker finally snaps out of it. They free the rest of Clone Force 99, and they basically start fighting, of course, the operatives. So, okay, so this is I want to show this because they pretty much had Echo on the ropes, and then see that dude takes a shot or two, boom. Did you see that? Freaking so all throughout this episode, it's like they remember they have blasters and they remember how to aim because man, they took down. Look at that. Boom. Two headshots in like a second. I'm just saying, they really went out of it this time. See, Wrecker gets shot. Like everybody got shot around here. Um anyway, so Hemlock took Omega and Scorch is with them. So Crosshair and Hunter go out, to get them. So Hemlock's trying to escape, basically using the operatives, that cool little dagger ship, which gets taken down. If I can get it right, there gets taken down by the by Crosshair and Hunter, and then Scorch, who is supposed to be one of the best clone commandos in history of the Republic or in the history of the Grand Admiral Republic, doesn't even manage to get a shot out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And then so Hemlock's got Omega, they're basically debating. He's like, hey, I'm just gonna offer right here. They sort of kind of understand each other, they have been trained together. And Hunter tells Crosshair, just wait for the right time, right? Gonna shoot the binders. So she gets she understands the assignment and basically stabs him, lifts his arm, and then boom, there goes Hemlock. All right, off into the void. Finally, the brothers and sisters reunited, and then of course, they need to get out of there. So I did very much like this. So they go out into hyperspace, but then boom, check that beauty out. This is like my favorite scene, I think, of this episode. We finally get an Imperial class Star Destroyer. And I kind of like, how they're still using Venators, of course. But Tarkin gets the new, gets the nicest, newer ride, bigger, stronger, improved, right? So I really, really like it. Finally we get to see Imperial Star Destroyers, on screen. I guess on the animated Clone Wars style. So there it is. Very, very cool shots of the Star Destroyers above Tantis. And, a lot of destruction. So Tarkin's basically taking the assessment and he's like, all right, you know what? Let's just shut it all down. Also, by the way, just move the money to Project Stardust, which we all know Stardust. Spoilers if you don't, I'm sorry. But Project Stardust is the Death Star. All right. Check this out. This is a dope scene, by the way. Very, very cool. Like I said, the scenes with the Star Destroyers were probably the best. I really like this actually. I kind of need to find a good resolution for this. This might be my new desktop background now that I think about it. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. So anyway, we move on to Pabu, where we got, of course, our survivors. We got clones eating sushi. We got the cadets, the clone cadets. We got the force sensitive children. We got Fat Mace Windu's daughter. We got Emery and Echo. And she's like, I kind of, I should have done more. And he's like, well, I'm taking, some of the clones to Pantora. So, you should probably come along and like debrief us on all the stuff that you know, etc. So I was like, all right, well, they're kind of sitting, for more stories there. All right. And then we get the Badgers sitting on the tree. Basically Omega is asking what happens to the clones now. Hunter's like, no, we're free, man. You can do whatever we want. And then we get this nice sort of closing down scene with Wrecker, Crosshair, Badger, Hunter, and of course Omega. But then we get this. We get a bit of a time jump. So this is it's Omega. Very much grown up. I don't know, what would you say? It's probably maybe 10 years in the future, around maybe a little bit less than that. Anyway, she looks basically like an adult. She's trying to sneak onto the ship, and of course, good old Hunter, and I do mean old Hunter, is there saying, "Hey, you weren't gonna leave without saying goodbye, right?" And she's like, "Hey, the rebellion needs pilots, so this is kind of like my journey, right?" He's like, "Yeah, but we're meant to keep you safe, all of that stuff." To which she's like, "Hey, you guys taught me, you taught me good. Now it's my time to go out there and do good, and you can't stop me anyway." And they're basically saying their goodbyes. Of course, Hunter says, "Hey, if you need us, we'll be there." And she's getting onto this ship, which to me it looked very similar to the Phantom, from Rebels, the one that docked on the Ghost. But I don't think it is. It's probably in the same family or same manufacturer, but it's not the same. Again, it looks a lot like it, so I thought it would be cool. Like, oh, imagine like if Omega was part of like the first crew for Hera or something like that. Um, so she's taking Gonki, of course, with her, and I love this. I was very, very, very liked this in here. She still has Tech's goggles. All right, and so she's preparing to depart there, and there's Badger still hanging around. Hunter just basically starts shutting down the power, turning off the lights, so to speak, and it's like, she'll be fine. Come on. And we have the ship leaving and starting basically like I guess like a acceleration to leave atmosphere. And that's it. That is it. That is the end of the Bad Batch show. Final episode done. Yeah. Okay. So what did everybody think? Okay. What did everybody think? Um I'll go briefly. It felt like, obviously it felt rushed in some parts. Um, I enjoyed the camaraderie, because that's definitely something that defines the clones. I did like the operatives, those guys were cool. They were pretty lethal, which of course begs the question: why are we only seeing them in the last like 15 minutes of the show? Anyway, the force sensitive kids, I think there's probably more stories there. The Echo helping out. So really, if we think about it, it was really only Echo that had like an active role. Echo did honestly most of the heavy lifting. I don't think it was even Omega or the other Badgers. But anyway, we didn't get any cameos, as many, myself included, were expecting. Of course, absolutely zero Cody, which you guys know I hate, but I had pretty much given up anyway. Action sequences were very cool. It's so weird to me that they started blasting people, left and right in this episode when we haven't really seen that, too much in other episodes. It's not like they didn't. It's just it was so much on this one and like so close. Um I really, really didn't like um that they basically took out Scorch super fast. Um he literally didn't even put up a fight. I don't know. Scorch was done wrong in my opinion. He was a character beloved by many of us who have played the game Republic Commandos. Um, yeah, it just I don't know, it wasn't fair. Hemlock, I figured he was gonna get taken out. He was too much of liability to keep going with the plot. I absolutely love Tarkin's entrance. Look at that. That's just nice. All right, that's just style right there. Kind of love it. Kind of love it. Like I said, I think this might be my favorite scene from the episode. Along with this one, don't get me wrong. This is really good. This is good animation. This is like awesome aesthetics. How they contrast with the green from the jungle, and then when they're in suborbit. And yeah, Tarkin just basically looking around. Of course, the only cameo, I guess, technically, it was him dropping Stardust name, which again we know it's the project for the Death Star. So okay, let's see. Let me jump back here into the chat. Where are we? Rushmore Show saying that sounds awesome. Japan is on my bucket list, dude. I am so excited now. It's becoming real. Like, hey, I already put down money, to those tickets, so it's gonna happen. Nerd affiliated said that Zillow release was super easy, barely an inconvenience. And dude, and then where is it? Like, it just kind of got out, and then nobody cared. Like nobody, you know, nobody went after it. Nobody got hurt anymore, or at least they didn't show it. I don't know. It was just like, oh yeah, it got out. It's out now in the jungle. Okay, couldn't we get it back or try to anyway? Marta saying hi, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Nerd affiliated saying sexist ship arrival, dude. Seriously, that was Chef's kiss. I kind of love that. Figure Free were saying I can hear John Williams, A New Hope and Empire theme with the Imperial One class, dude. Right, that Imperial class finally, dude. Oh, kind of love it. Kind of loving it. Hello there, says Juan. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming in, man. He says, good episode. Felt a little rush, but nothing not expected. Yeah, exactly. It's I had very low expectations for this episode. Again, it had some fun parts. I wasn't expecting it to wrap up anything, and it didn't. I mean, um, if anybody here thinks that it wrapped up, like Hemlock or like Project Necromancer, we know that Project Necromancer eventually comes to fruition. Hemlock, we kind of knew he was only around for this, so I did like the way Rampart went out with Nala Se. That I actually kind of enjoyed. Because for the first for the last like 3 episodes or so, they were kind of making it seem like Rampart was, um was coming back, was sort of starting to be good. And then let me see if I can catch the scene here. He's like, no, I want back. Like I want to be part of the Empire again. And she's like, I'm not gonna let you. And he shoots her. He blasts Nala Se. But Nala Se had a little present, right? Boom. I actually really love that scene too. Because they actually showed the explosion going off right at his feet. I thought that was a good move, honestly. But yeah, so aside from a few cool scenes, right? Definitely cool scenes. Name dropping the Death Star. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think they really wrapped up anything. Nerd Offense said them chilling in the suits was weird. Yeah, right. Like they're still strapped on. Figure Fever says, I agree, it felt rushed. I did like it, but what about the teaser of Vader with troopers? I don't know. We'll see. Fever says nerd affiliated. No one will remember the show. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's been not great. Um, it's been, I don't know. It had at some point it did have some really good stuff going on here and there, right? But I kind of felt that overall, at least for me, overall this third season, I don't think I had a wow moment per se, except of course Asajj Ventress. And again, we knew it was coming, which sucks. I would have loved to not know. Um, but in terms of the clones, there were so many stories that they could have followed or try to wrap up some of them. We didn't get any of that. We didn't really get any of why is Omega alive? Why was she even created? How many other female clones are there? Because Emery seems to be one of them, right? Just a bunch of questions that I was kind of hoping were gonna pop up here in season 3. Not even a question, not even mentioned. So yeah, overall, like I said, the episode is fun, but as a series finale, let alone, I know it's a season finale, but it's a series finale. Uh, it it didn't wrap up anything to me in my mind. Left plenty of questions. And I guess that's fine because let's be honest, guys, we're gonna see these characters again. We're gonna see Echo for sure. We're gonna see Emery. We're gonna see probably some of the Badgers. We're gonna see Omega. We're definitely gonna see Rex. We know that. We're never gonna see Cody apparently, which sucks. Asajj Ventress will more than likely get her own show, and I'm kind of here for it. Like that. That sounds fun to me. But yeah, so um, I think that's about it. Honestly, I think that's about it. I just keep going around in circles, really, with this sort of review. But you let me know in the chat what would you score this? What number from 1 to 10 would you give this episode? I give it like a I don't know. I give it like a 7.5 maybe. Um, it was finally a longer episode, which is overall it's good, but that didn't necessarily mean that the episode made it it made it better just because it was longer. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I'm kind of like at a 7.5, and that's because that 0.5 comes just from the from those scenes with the Star Destroyers. Those were dope. Um, so while you guys are giving me your scores there, I wanted to say thank you to my brother Brett from Collecting with Cool. And you know what? Let me do one better. Let me start dropping some links here. Where are you? Okay, Collecting with Cool. Boop, 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 boom. Okay. And I'm going to drop it here in the chat. All right. So if you haven't noticed, my brother Brett sent me this. You guys see that up there? That is my logo in a light up um, lamp, or Anyway, I have a light up logo thanks to Brett. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. So I have it right now, basically going on different colors. I think I can change that because it comes with a remote. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. There. So that's red. I also have blue to match my Spanish channel logo. And of course, you can get other colors like green, or you can have it. I think there's some. Let me see. There's a flashing mode, so it basically changes colors. That's kind of cool. A little bit distracting, but kind of cool. You also get just white if you want, just like white. The camera is not picking it up, but it is white light. What do you say if we leave it like red? Yeah, there you go. I think I kind of like that. So very, very cool. Appreciate you, Brett. You are awesome. I absolutely love this thing, by the way. So go check him out. Collecting with Cool. He also has like 4 other channels, man. One of them, he does a lot of this kind of stuff. Actually, this he showed on a live stream while he was printing it or lasering it and cutting it. So thank you for that, Brett. I really, really appreciate you, man. Figure Fever saying, it glowing so cool. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of cool, right? I like it. I don't know. Maybe once I'm, bigger and famous, I'll make like a bigger one, to maybe put on the wall or something like that. Like I kind of would like to get like a big, you notice it for sure type of thing. More on the background, of course, but that's just me. I do like lights. Um, so yeah, there it is. There it is. The end of the Bad Batch. Figure Fever gives us his score out of 7. There you go. I'm kind of right there with you. Nerd affiliated 7.5. All right, so I'm not off the mark. Okay, so so that's it, guys. That is it for Bad Batch. Okay, what do you guys say if we talk about something else? All right, we're done. We're pretty much done with Bad Batch. Again, if this is your first time, this was the live stream where we basically cover again the Bad Batch, current episode. So with the series being over, we should be going back to our regularly scheduled live stream, which we called the High Ground. And yeah, I I got some ideas that I want to do some new stuff. Definitely want to get back to guests. I miss talking to people, man. Like on camera. I mean, um, I don't miss talking to people like on the street, like at all. But yeah, so it'd be cool if we do that. So May. So we are in the month of May, in case you haven't noticed. And man, May is it is definitely here. So May 1st, which was yesterday, we had the series finale of Bad Batch, right? Today, May 2nd, we had the celebration tickets go live. And once again, I failed miserably at getting the VIP pass. So it is what it is. May 3rd, though, tomorrow, it is the absolute most important test day in Star Wars. It's my birthday. All right. So make sure that you hit me up on my social media to tell me happy birthday, because I have a very weak ego and I couldn't take it if nobody did. So to do that, go ahead and check us out over on Facebook at General Kenobi's Bunker, Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker, and TikTok at general_Kenobis_bunker. Once again, that is where you can find me, message me, leave me happy birthday wishes, all of that good stuff. So yeah, that's tomorrow. But again, as I said earlier in the other stream, Lucasfilm is giving me a little present this time around. They are re-releasing episode 1 in theaters. I'm so excited to see that. I got tickets. I bought tickets March 22nd. Can you believe that? It feels like ages ago. So we're going to watch that, tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. I'm also probably gonna eat way too many popcorn, and it's gonna leave like, when you eat too much like salt and it kind of dehydrates your lips. That's me tomorrow. Okay. Um, but yeah, guys. So I have off from work. It's gonna be awesome. But also tomorrow, not just episode 1, not just my birthday, which should be more than enough for everybody here. We do have a Hasbro Pulse live stream, and the uh, the purpose, I should say, of that is going to be um, to announce the next HasLab, the next HasLab for Star Wars, and more specifically for Star Wars The Vintage Collection. So, what is it? What do you guys think it is? What I keep hearing, okay, this is what I keep hearing, is that it's gonna be original trilogy. Okay, it seems like it's gonna be original trilogy, and the prevailing theory, right? The the thing that is most likely will be is the Mos Eisley Cantina, a playset, right? First of all, they're saying it's a playset, and within that, they're saying that it's the Mos Eisley Cantina. The one from A New Hope where Luke and Obi-Wan walk into, and it's got all kinds of shady characters, all kinds of aliens, droids. Well, bartender droid. Sorry, not bartender droid. There's no droids allowed this time around. Later on, we do see a droid being the bartender. But yeah, so we got that coming up tomorrow. All right, tomorrow, and historically, the vintage collection HasLabs have done very well. Pretty much, I think all of them have funded. So so yeah, be on the lookout for that. Let's see what tomorrow brings, um, because it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they reveal in terms of HasLab, and I think it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. If they do make a ship, I'm actually kind of hoping for something Clone Wars related. I would love another ATTE. I don't have the only one that's ever come out. I kind of want it. I kind of want to get it soon, soon-ish, as in like within this this year. But man, I would love an updated version of with an ATTE. That would I would back. I think. I mean, unless it's like $700, right? But man, I yeah. So we'll see. Um, we'll see what we get tomorrow. So let me jump here into the chat. Um, whoa, what happened? All right, our brother nerd affiliate saying happy early birthday. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Figure Fever, happy future birthday. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, come on. Nerd affiliate said they canceled the HasLab announcement, but are still doing the stream. Boo. So they postponed it, right? Last week, beginning of this week, and they postponed it, for my birthday. But now, that's not smart. Let's see what did they tell us then. Let me check out Instagram here. I think I saw something earlier talking about that, and I thought they were saying we are doing it, but let me just double check. Hasbro Pulse, did they announce anything? Probably not. Okay, so oh boy. Okay, let's read it on. Let me start sharing here because Hasbro. Let's see. Okay, so Hasbro Pulse fan stream, May the 4th be with you. It's gonna be on May 3rd, which is tomorrow. So let's check out the captioning. The coordinates issue hyperdrive because we have Galactic Star Wars. May the 4th be with you. Fan stream coming your way. Join the Hasbro Star Wars team on your YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel, sorry. May 3rd, 11 Eastern for a celebration filled with reveals from the Star Wars The Black Series line and some updates on the vintage collection. Notice it didn't say releases or reveals. Okay, here we go. We know the anticipation is high for the upcoming Star Wars The Vintage Collection HasLab. While we initially planned to unveil it this week, we're taking extra time to ensure it's as spectacular as Star Wars fans expect. The reveal is pushed back, but fear not, we promise it's worth the wait. We'll share more details soon, so keep your comm links open and stay tuned. Boo. Boo. Oh, Hasbro. Oh, Hasbro. It's like, yeah. It's, man, it's like you just can't stop. You just can't stop shooting yourself in the foot, guys. Seriously. Okay, so our brother Archer from Nerd Affiliate sent me this from Mr. Stevie, who's back into Star Wars, by the way. TVCers, I'm sure you've read the note that aren't quite able to get full details of the new TVC HasLab just yet. I wanted to reinforce this and personally reassure you, massive amount of effort, passion, and planning has gone into the HasLab, sure, to broader story, sure. Therefore, it should not be rushed and announced before everything is as it should be. Okay. HasLabs, by their very nature, bring you all closer to the development process, so you know that this type of situation is not uncommon as we define and refine a project. For me, product must take precedence over date. I don't know about that. This will mean that the original May 3rd TVC announcement will differ from our original intent, but the intent is merely delayed, not removed or replaced. Thank you for understanding. We know we're working with name. Okay. So here's the thing right here. For me, product must take precedence over date. There is no product. Okay. The product doesn't exist. The product is renders. All right. It's drawings, basically. And in this particular case, the date is Star Wars Day. It's almost an international holiday at this point. So, you're telling me that it doesn't matter. I beg to differ. This would have been kind of the way everybody would have expected it and kind of the way you told us it was going to be, right? So for you to tell us this, what is that? 2 days ago. So not even a week in advance and say, no, you know what? We're not going to do it. I don't know, Hasbro. Seriously. Now the sad part is this is kind of what they got left going on, Hasbro wise. I mean, this is where they should shine, or they kind of do shine, for the most part. Um, they, they've started to sort of get out of the action figure, game little by little. As we know, they struck, deal with Playmates for Power Rangers. Um, Super Seven does GI Joes also. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of your jam, the crowdfunding. You've done some great things. I love the Razor Crest. People love the katana. Um, People back the Ghost for sure. Even more than the Razor Crest. So I don't know. I don't know that this is the right move here. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What would you guys have done? Would you have gone through with the May 3rd reveal, right? In essence, for May 4th, with maybe 3 or 4 good pictures, right, of the render, or would you have done this? Would you have postponed it last minute, pulled it out of the program? We don't know when it is going to happen, right? And does that instill confidence in you guys that you can't even produce renders of a product, um, or I should say a concept, right? I don't know. I don't know. Look, bottom line, I'm sure it's gonna be a great review, right? We're all gonna be excited about it because, like I said, for Star Wars has left, TVC has been great. Okay, TVC has done awesome. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Uh, Again, maybe I'm fixating too much on this whole May 4th thing, but it was just kind of perfect. No, don't you guys think? I kind of feel like it was good. But yep, says nerd affiliated. Hey, we got a brother Tony saying LMAO, no product, dude. Seriously, I mean, I don't know. Rushmore Show saying good night, gotta run, great show. Hopefully you can pop in tomorrow or another Friday live. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Um, Archon saying if they announce it with no renders, that means they changed the last minute. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. Are we thinking update or are we thinking like scrap that? That is dumb. Let's do something else, type of thing. Like did good old Mr. Stevie here get the renders and he was like, oh no, this is bad. you know. Nerfin says, what would they even reveal tomorrow? So tomorrow they are going to reveal something that we've already seen. So let me show you here real quick. Um, because I do know at least the partial answer to this. Um, Let me show you here. Okay, so they're revealing this for Black Series. So basically, Darth Sidious and the Super Battle Droid. This was leaked earlier today. Jackface posted it too. So that's what they're going to release tomorrow. Um, okay, Darth Sidious, he looks good. Okay, not gonna lie, he looks good. He comes with his lightsaber as he should, soft goods as he should. The portrait looks to be new. I believe it is new. I don't know about the body, but check it out. It's got lightning hands. So accessories on a Black Series. That's weird. That is weird, man. What do you mean we get accessories? And then we get the Super Battle Droid, which we know existed. It was on that 2-pack with the C-3PO head swap with the Battle Droid, right? Regular B1 Battle Droid. Um, this I want. I'm not gonna lie. This I want. I knew it was coming. We all kind of knew since that 2-pack released. So I didn't buy the 2-pack because this is what I'm interested in. But if you notice back here, you see that it also has a blast effect. Which again, what is going on? Why are you giving us accessories all of a sudden? Uh, so yeah, so this is what they're gonna reveal tomorrow for Black Series. I'm hoping for more, but probably not. Um, I do like this figure. Okay, I do like it. I do like the fact that it comes with the lightning hands. Lightsaber, the soft goods looks good. Of course, we only have a couple pictures, or only one picture for each. I don't know that I will pre-order this, if I'm being honest. This one might be a wait and see type of thing. Um, it seems this one I think is exclusive, fan channel exclusive, I believe, which basically means Hasbro Pulse, Entertainment Nerd, all of that stuff. So I don't think it's going to be hard to get later on. Um, Battle Droid, Super Battle Droid, sorry, I think it is a wide release, and it should be. Let's be honest, because people are going to want multiples of this. This one I might pre-order. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I want them to do more prequel stuff. Like I want them to start filling up some of the holes that they've done, for the prequels. So I don't know that this is worth the $25 or whatever it is now. But at the same time, I'm like, I kind of feel like I need to nudge them in the right direction. And the only way I'm going to do that is with my wallet, honestly. So I don't know. I'm thinking about this one. This might be a pre-order. This one, this series, like I said, I do want it, but yeah, I'll probably wait on this one. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Let's see. Nerdophilia said, what holothon be a bigger day than Star Wars Day? Yeah, dude, seriously, come on. Super Battle Droid single pack. Yes, finally, right? That 2-pack was wild. It was, I, you know, I get it, but I have to wonder, would it have sold better if it was just the 2 battle droids, like the regular versions of the battle droids, and they would have dropped the price, $5 or something like that? I don't know. I kind of think it would have. Nerd of instance, they're jerks for these two packs. Yeah. Figure Preview says, Kenobi, sorry, gotta go. Have a great birthday tomorrow. Have a good night to you and everyone in chat. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Have a good night, brother. Nerd says Black Series pre-orders aren't worth it. Yeah, normally they're not. Normally they are not. I can't say that they are. Um, oh, you know this. The last time I wouldn't say burn, okay, but I did pre-order the exclusive Star Killer pack because I was like, I really want it. Okay, I really want it. I pre-ordered it, and then like a month later, okay, fine, more time than a month, but I'm exaggerating. It was on sale for like 30% off, and it's at up to, what was it, like last week? It was still there. So I'm like, what the hey? Um, so yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you. Pre-orders is not the way to go with Black Series anymore. Let's see. Another thing says, "Oh, I endorse that. Pay full price for things you want more of." Yeah, there you go. Appreciate you. If they announce more cosplay stuff, what would you want? Ooh, like helmets? You mean? Let me think. Who do we don't have a helmet for? So one that I think is gonna pop up, sooner rather than later, is gonna be the black, the stealth Boba Fett, which is basically just the black Boba Fett helmet in black. Um, I think that's coming, like I said, eventually. But that I would want. That's a good question. Who has a cool helmet that we haven't gotten? Oh, so the one that surprised me was Revan, and it surprised me even more because it's not Hasbro. It's apparently Jazzwares, which I kind of want to pick up. I kind of want to pick up. Um, Honestly, for curiosity, it's not that expensive. It is cheaper than the Black Series ones, and I'm like, man, if they do a good job, that's it for Hasbro. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think who has a cool helmet that we haven't seen yet. I don't know. We'll probably get some clone variation. Cody would be nice. Cody would be cool. I would kind of want a Cody. But we're probably never gonna get it. Let's see. Star Killer is on clearance. Yeah, I know. It's still on clearance. Dang it, man. It says, what if it's not a helmet, cosplay item, like any item you'd want? I mean, they've been sticking to like helmet and lightsabers, right? That's really what sells. Um, what would I want? I wouldn't mind an actual like a good Boba Fett blaster, like that E3. Um, you know what I would really like? They're never gonna do it though. The actual DC-13, the long rifle for the clone troopers. I always like that weapon. That would be pretty sick if they actually pull that off. The closest they came to that size was the pulsar rifle, right from Mandalorian with the Nerf. But man, if they did the clone trooper blaster, and I'm talking about the first one, the long one, that'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Let's see. They did have the Nerf Boba blaster. Yeah, they did, but the proportions were not quite there. Oh yeah, some other blasters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't mind one of those long blasters from the original clone troopers, right? Like, I think those would be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, we will see. I don't know. I'll probably watch the stream. Actually, maybe not. Now that I think about it, maybe not. Maybe I'll be getting some breakfast. I'm like breakfast because I'm gonna wake up late tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. Um, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get those two Black Series figures. Again, they're actually not bad figures. Like, I don't think it's a bad release. Um, it's just, with Sidious being an exclusive, I don't know if it will increase the price. I'm really hoping they don't, because man, yeah, again, shooting themselves in the foot quite a bit. But we'll see. And let's see how long it takes. Let's start the countdown. Let's see how long it takes to get the new HasLab announced. Is it gonna be a week, a month, more? Because I'm with you, nerd affiliated. If it's more than that, it sounds like a redo, right? It sounds like a scrap that. Let's do something else. Nerd affiliated says, yeah, still watch the stream. Yeah, I might pop in. Maybe they'll trick us with new stuff. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm down for a surprise. I am down. Okay, well, that is gonna do it for today's debrief, the last debrief. Can you believe that? So we are done with Bad Batch again. You know, in line with what this season has been. A little bit sad. I think they deserved better of an ending. Actually, I think they deserved an ending, but hey, that's just me. Um, but more importantly, remember, go out if you can. Support episode 1 in theaters. I want them to bring back more. I would not mind to get episode 2, and next year for sure they got to do Revenge of the Sith, and I definitely want to see that back in theaters. Definitely do. So if you can, go out there, watch episode 1, take the fam, and buy a few tickets. Let's try to show them that we do like when they do stuff like that. But also, please do not forget, it's my birthday. Okay, again, weak ego. You gotta tell me happy birthday, and you can do so through our social media, which is Facebook General Kenobi's Bunker, Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker, TikTok at general_Kenobis_bunker. So please tell me happy birthday. I'll be very sad if you don't. So thank you so much for joining me here on this fine Thursday night. Have a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend, okay? Go support your local May the 4th events also. If it's a bar, get a couple drinks. If it's a toy show, buy a couple of things. Let's show some support out there, okay? I think I'm only doing one toy hunt on May the 4th, on a toy show, sorry. But we got quite a bit going on. So go ahead, go out there, support episode 1, support May 4th local events, and just have a bunch of fun. All right, you all be safe out there. Take care, and may the force be with you. Remember, it's my birthday tomorrow. Seriously, tell me happy birthday. All right. Bye.